you ready, Your Highness?
What is up, everybody? It's the Brew Podcast, episode 45. And we are coming at you today on this Saturday with some good news, some bad news, some mid news.
Mids.
But, it's let's just start off with what's been going on.
Yes.
This weather's been super cold one day, and then
this weather has
okay,
been hormonal.
super hormonal. It's been super up
It
and
was
down.
like, stop, bro.
Oh no, you know what it is? One of them is like the white pus is coming out of it and it's just hanging out there. Like it's just hanging out there. It's just poking out like a little spike out of your mouth. It's so they opened the pores so it just fucking oozes out now. Like I'm telling you, can I just take your finger and touch it with it?
Where is it?
I'll knock it out with the nail. All right, there you go. It's right here.
That's hair.
That's hair? It got knocked down just by one touch of the finger?
Oh, that.
That little white thing?
That's the flake. That's my skin peeling.
It was just sticking out.
That's not.
Yeah, I know. It was just...
Yeah.
If I had to look at you and there was some pus just hanging out there, I was like, it's not pus, though. So, you got... Yeah, so...
This man doesn't understand.
You got some eye...
Yo, hop off, bro. Hop off and let's do the episode.
Who's also hormonal.
Yo, shut the fuck up, bro.
Overlane.
I
Okay.
cannot.
All right. So, yeah, it's been cold and hot, and that's been going on with the weather.
Crazy.
It's been throwing me off a little bit, throws my workout off a little bit.
It throws everything off because the thing is like your body. So once it gets hot, your body's like, oh, I don't need this much going on. Like I want to move more. I want to like have more fruits and stuff. And then once it's cold, your body's like, feed me. It's cold. We're gonna die. So like it just like my body has been doing this yin and yang, and I mean this yin and yang, this yo-yo shit, where it's like what the fuck is going on? Is it summer? Is it winter? Are we bulking? Are we cutting? Like, it's been mad confusing, bro. Yeah.
For me, it kind of, I've noticed that it throws my joints off.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, like you know how people talk about you can get sick from the hot and cold? Nobody talks about the joint pain comes from the hot and cold. Like
my back is still fucked. Like I still feel the pain.
Yeah.
It hasn't gone away.
I think it might your back might get a better workout like in the hot on a hot day, and then if it's cold the next day the recovery's type messed up.
It's crazy, yeah.
But like the recovery's messed up because it's too cold for too long. I don't know what the logic is, because isn't it when you like take ice baths it's supposed to help with muscle recovery or something?
But that's an ice bath is you putting yourself in an environment for a short amount of time. The temperature is a different story.
That's what it is, because they say the ice bath works and it helps you heal, but technically it only it only makes you not feel anything.
Right.
It doesn't actually like heal anything. It actually just numbs everything out.
Wow.
So, that might be another thing too. Because I just feel like I'll do I walked around a lot on 420, right? And that's what happened too, like this week. 420. Happy 420 belated. Yo, you know what's funny? When I was young, I used to think belated was like delayed. I thought people I thought it was like
the word delayed was belated.
I thought it was like a slang.
Oh,
I thought it was like a slang.
Sounds like a slang.
Yeah, because I thought it was like, were you just saying delayed happy birthday?
Yeah.
Belated. Can you describe that? The definition?
Belated.
Not spelling. And that's not spelling, that's pronunciation.
I know. I don't know. I can't explain this to you.
Okay, America.
We just say things, bro.
This is why we have immigrants with accents still here. They go, I can't explain that to you, and they keep walk away. They can say, why do you guys use toilet paper? I can't explain that to you. I'm going to walk away. Why do you have 300 pairs of sneakers? I can't explain that to you. I need to walk away. Okay, on to the news. The first one starting off with, did you see the video of Mike Tyson going at it with this guy in first class?
But I heard it.
You should look up the video while I talk about it. So Mike Tyson... Hold up. Why they had to go get this? I feel like they got this guy to break the news.
I know,
Don't he look, because
purposely.
he's bald?
Yeah.
Mike's bald. He's black. Mike's black.
Yeah.
He's excited for this news.
He's very excited.
I'm not into gold ties. I'm not into gold ties.
I don't like how it looks.
I don't like
kinda,
gold ties in
weird.
general. Just gold is just weird.
It's just, yeah. I don't
Chrome can work, like a little the striped lines and shit like that, but maybe gold is a little weird.
Another week, another unruly passenger. But
It's like he got like a blonde chest hair string coming
don't
down
like
his
it.
chest. Because it reminds me of her hair.
this time he's famous, of course. And you know he throws good
Her is good. It's dark green with her hair. It goes well.
Yeah, it does go well,
The incident
actually.
went down around 10:30 last night as Mike
She looked like Peter Pan's like girlfriend.
Bro, can we watch the
Tyson
video?
was slated to fly out
You telling me that's not the same belt Peter Pan wore? That skinny ass shit? That's not the same thing he tied around
of
it?
San Francisco International Airport to Florida. A witness on the JetBlue flight says Tyson
Stop.
repeatedly punched a guy in the face after getting annoyed by him.
Oh, shit. He went in on this guy.
The witness tried. Tyson reportedly started to throw several punches at
He
the
was
man's
drunk
face
and fucking
before
with him.
walking off the plane.
He was fucking with Mike Tyson for like an hour or something. Like Mike
Oh
was like,
my
yo, don't
goodness.
talk to me. And he kept talking to him. He was drunk and his boy's recording him and he's doing stupid things. And he's like this. I don't know if this video is going to show it.
A photo obtained by TMZ shows the passing what happened earlier. Not
Yeah, they didn't really show, like, there was footage of, like, him getting recorded by his, he probably got arrested right here, but, like, by his boy was recording him, and they were laughing, and he's like, he's so mad, he's tight, like, they're doing that shit, like,
Yeah.
and, you know, Mike be on the, you know, people commented and be like, yo, Mike Tyson is smoking weed. I don't think it's working.
It's not that. It's like, bro, if anything,
He
the
might
weed
be
is-
on shrooms and shit too, bro. He be like, no, but at the same time, he gotta know not to pop off on a motherfucker. He should have security or something. He shouldn't be popping off
Yeah,
on a
he shouldn't be
motherfucker like this.
popping off, yeah.
Did you know a couple weeks ago or a month ago somebody pulled out a gun on Mike Tyson?
Really?
He didn't flinch. Go pull that up. Mike Tyson Gun Comedy Club. Right? So this guy was basically well, Mike Tyson was at a comedy club in California. Yeah, you can play the first one. Why did you?
This flat
It was gonna bother me.
It wasn't gonna be there once you
It
clicked.
doesn't matter.
In the end. Don't he look like Godfrey?
He does.
He look like Godfrey's there. That's Mike Tyson's security or not
Wait, 'cause
really?
he wants a what? He wants a.
He
autograph?
wants to like he wants to hold Mike Tyson's hand, shake his hand, and talk to him.
Oh.
And he's a comedian that was on stage on an open mic.
Oh.
That push is what set it off. When he pushed him away like that, you look where he pulled
Yeah.
up his shirt.
Okay.
You get your brains blown out. Mike didn't flinch.
No, he
Still
just stood
sitting there. He said, Mike said, let him in. He's valid.
Holy shit. This nigga's crazy.
This is the old head, bro. It's the old head. He said, salam, salute. He's just the old head.
Oh shit. Please don't get your brain blown out.
All this because that motherfucker thinks he's tough by stopping this guy. He don't got a gun on him. That guy got a gun on him. What now? He can't be tough now.
Yeah.
He's stupid. But like you see how Mike kept his composure?
Yeah, you
Mike,
have to in those situations.
no, but at the same time, he's used to it. He's Mike's from Brownsville and shit. You know, he grew up in all that violence type shit. He was, bro. He was Mike Tyson used to be, I think, like 13 and looked like that. He's smaller than what he used to. So
Yeah.
he looked like that at 13.
Right. Okay.
So Mike Tyson was always a big dude and get into trouble. He was used to violence and all that. He don't flinch. But this guy, he ain't even real security. He don't got a real gun on him. He ain't like an off-duty cop.
Yeah.
He's just a guy trying to act tough. Yo, it was that push. When he pushed him,
Yeah.
that was when you disrespected the man. You didn't
Yeah.
need to push him like that.
No.
Because you don't know what this nigga's going through in his life. You feel me? Like, and he might take it out on you. And he did. And he told him too, he's like, yo, you would have got your brains blown out.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, you know, Mike Tyson, you know, Mike.
It was all caught on camera. Yeah, the boxing legend was seen punching a man on a JetBlue plane. Local 10 News reporter Parker Branson is live on Miami Beach.
And that's exactly where Tyson.
You know, I was talking shit about a motherfucking gold motherfucking
Oh, they
tie.
showed it here.
I'm talking shit on gold tie, but I'm wearing a
gold
gold jacket.
jacket.
You know what? I had this dirty ass stain on my shit from this coffee I was drinking just now, and I didn't want to change it, so I just kept it.
The way I see it is if
Nah, I mean, look,
He deserved it,
he deserved it. I
but
mean,
Mike shouldn't have
he
popped
shouldn't
off.
have
He
done
should have
it.
known better.
He shouldn't have done it.
If that was me, we all get it, but at the same time, they would have told me he should have not done it either.
Right.
But at the same time, you should not have to deal with this in first class. You should have complained.
But that's what
and
I'm saying.
Take his economy ass in the back of economy. That's an economy motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
Like, bro, first class? This is what you got to deal with in first class? Why they got to show these pictures? That's when the juice was kicking. Go back. Go back to the shirtless picture. Go back to the shirtless picture. You can really see when the juice was kicking because of the nipples.
Oh, yeah, I see it there.
With the law.
Look at me now, you don't see me here about me in the paper, doing crazy stuff like I used to do.
But this week's incident, reminiscent of the retired
Oh, I thought he was gonna
boxer's
say something.
controversial
Never mind.
camera.
I thought he was gonna.
Yeah, nah, but, you know, Mike should have
But
known
I mean,
better.
look, he shouldn't have done it. But at the same time, bro, like, you're trying to relax. You're trying to do this, that, and the third, and then an hour of the, yo, I'm so hard. No.
No, exactly. All right,
So-
so on to the next thing. I feel like Ukraine has become like Afghanistan now because there was a war, everybody was with it, and then it just kind of...
What is happening?
It's
bro?
just a war. I feel like it's Afghanistan. It's like a war going on, and that's what's going on there. They marketed off of it as much as they wanted to, and they just kept it pushing. Right? They just bombs, explosions, like
Being
sad stuff,
shelled.
but over there. But like,
Yeah.
it's like it's just like they used it as a. I don't know. I don't even know what's supposed to come out of it. How long was it supposed? It just kind of like faded now. Like
Yeah, it has become like
it
an
just kind of like
Afghanistan situation.
yeah, like
You're
just
right.
faded on the corner of your mind, not taking up too much space, just enough in a little corner. You know, it's just weird. All right. So next thing you said, I saw this. Cops can. I don't know if they passed it. Look up. Did they pass the law for cops to smoke weed after work? So they're working on this law. I don't know if the New Jersey's cannabis.
New
niggas-
Jersey. Yeah, this is in New Jersey.
That just seems dirty.
Punishing his employees for using.
But did they
Allowing
pass
police
it?
officers to conflict that would open up the city for litigation.
Would open up.
The governor said he's open to legislation tweaking the law that would allow local law enforcement. They're still working on it.
Yeah, so my problem with this, right, is the fact that cops can then go to a dealer and raid his shit and then take his shit and then sell it to other cops and have it within like this cop robs dealer to sell to other
Yeah.
cops, which already probably went on. Like back in the day when the cops would do that, they would just sell your shit to the other dealers.
Right.
That's how it used to go down. They would just take from one dealer, sell it to the next dealer.
Yeah.
Then they just kind of keep that circle going, whatever. But now I just feel like that might happen, you know? You also said a good thing where they might be a little more mellow. But at the same time, I'm just a little hesitant, you know? It's just like, it's just a little hesitant to me.
But
like,
your point was very, like, I didn't
like
think
the
about
persons
it,
that
yeah.
were catching for weed is going to be allowed to have the
it,
weed. Like
yeah.
that's
That's crazy.
crazy.
yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, something about that is like, to me, it's like the nun life. Like, it's where you guys chose to live this life. Speaking of nuns, let's go to Christianity for a second. Why Christians? Why they always gotta seem like Muslims are the ones putting the women through all this stuff? Don't Christians just wear a hijab and they call nuns? And they're not even allowed to have men.
Yeah, basically.
Our women get the men and the home and jewelry and gold and they get to have kids. These women, so how do they have, like, this was what I saw on, I think, a Joe Rogan podcast. This is twisted, right? Ask your aunt about this. How is it all right to have a nun teach children when they're not allowed to have children?
Right.
They chose the life to not have kids. They hate kids. So they teach kids, so they beat them in school. Because they get to look at what they can't have or they can't be or they don't like and stuff like that every day, all day. So how are we that?
I don't know.
That bad?
Very true.
Yeah. We all wear costumes. I don't know. You didn't have much rebuttal to that.
I
one.
mean, I never thought about it like that. So I have nothing to say. Yeah.
Fastball, bro. I'm throwing a fastball at you. You gotta.
I also
bat
don't
it.
stand by religion like that, so I'm not gonna go.
You
hard
gotta
for this
bat
shit.
it.
I'm not.
Man, whatever. Okay. New York City's teachers knocked for fake vaccination. Okay, so the New York City teachers are getting caught for having fake vaccination cards on them.
Yeah,
And
they're on unpaid leave.
unpaid leave. So they got fired, basically.
Basically, the DOE said fewer than 100 employees submitted the fake vaccination cards.
Yo, you know what it is, man? They're going to be on unpaid leave, but I don't think they're going to fully fire them. They're just going to wait it out till this vaccination shit goes away,
Yeah,
and then
and
they're
then
going to
bring 'em
rehire
back.
them
Yeah.
because unless they use it to drop all them, and then like the workload is a lot, so they have to hire incapable people
Right.
to put in, so it messes up the thing even
Yeah.
more. You feel me? Like the teachers, those are dedicated teachers. They faked their vaccination cards. They knew the kids wasn't the ones in danger.
Yeah.
So these are heroes right here. Like they risked it and they was out here
Yeah.
pushing P
That I literally.
paper. You know, pushing all them test grades, passing. Bro, I think if you're a teacher with a fake vaccination card, I think you might be passing all the kids in class at this point. Your morals is kind of all over the place. You feel me? Like, you really realize what the system has come down to, and you're like, I've been teaching the good, and it's got to stop. Damn.
Teachers for choice, no mandates, vax, mask, test, unmask our kids. Vax or unvax, come stand for freedom, stop mandates. They out here.
I am very angry. They got to show some black people in this. That's the oh my mans. What are you doing? I don't like this new mayor, man. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a piece of work, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he reminds me of the mayor from
I was
Batman.
talking to my boy. I was talking to my neighbor about this, and I was like, De Blasio and Cuomo.
Mm-hmm.
Man, weren't they the boys though? Weren't they our boys? Then one of them passed weed. That's the boy. Like, so what? They harass women and shit.
Yeah.
So does everyone's uncle.
Facts. That's a fact.
Bro,
The
that's
family
the
doesn't
boy.
work.
Bro, you rather have a demon you know than a demon you don't know.
Facts. This is a whole different type of demon.
Yeah, man, this is a new one. Like, stop it. These
This is
teachers
the one with the tentacles and shit.
kind of pass by the teachers with the fake vac card, but y'all get it. Like, they scheming and conniving over here.
Yeah.
All right, so mayor wants to grow weed on Section 8 buildings on the rooftops. So this is a weird thing right here because I feel like if they do that, can you read the article that kind of says it so I can get a better understanding of it?
The mayor of New York City acknowledges that his plan to put marijuana greenhouses onto rooftops of public housing buildings may hit a snag with the federal government. And so the administration intends to seek a waiver to avoid a conflict. Mayor Eric Adams first floated the idea of using NYC Housing Authority facilities to grow cannabis as the state prepares to implement adult use legalization at a conference event last weekend. He was asked about the proposal on Tuesday at a press briefing on climate-related issues, and he addressed the possible funding repercussions of authorizing cannabis gardens at buildings that receive substantial financing from the federal government. He's just this is a way to keep the money like circulating in a way because it's from the federal government either way.
So that's my thing, right? Like the public building, so it's publicly kind of paid electricity and publicly paid water,
Yeah.
from taxes and stuff. So at
Yeah.
the same time, they're just kind of using your money to grow
To
weed.
grow weed, yeah.
Like there wasn't already giving enough money to projects, and now they're not gonna have money for projects because they're gonna put it towards, I don't know what it is. If they're gonna do it on the rooftops, that's not really the best place for it because of
Yeah.
the fact that the house, the rain.
Listen to this. We have to think differently about employment opportunities and using our rooftops better. And so we're willing to try everything that's possible to get those goals in mind and aligned.
I mean, you already had cops on project rooftops with guns looking down, right? Or now you're gonna have them with rifles up there. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, who's gonna grow these plants? Like, how much? Like, what? This better be like this. It can never sound that well. Like, I can't imagine. Imagine you say like, yo, I grow for the government on top of a project rooftop. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you. It's already hard enough to go see a girl in the projects, you know what I'm saying? And you see them niggas at the door, and you're like, oh, they cool. And then you gotta pass by them. Now you're the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so weird. Like, it's just too weird. Next thing you know, they'll be like, oh, we're gonna have prisoners growing weed, and that sounds realistic too, because they're gonna get all the prisoners that got knocked for growing weed, and then have them grow weed so they can knock down their each pound is a year knocked off the sentence.
This is so crazy. This is mad.
Like how they have like prisoners make like chairs for schools and tables and license plates and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They're just gonna have them do the grow work because that's like it's hard work. If they actually paid somebody to do that job, they would actually have to pay them a lot.
Yeah.
So they could pay prisoners pennies on the dollar, and then they could bank off of that.
But we'll see. The U.S. What is this control? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. They're probably gonna pass it though. I have a feeling they're gonna allow this shit to happen. And if that does happen, all hell's gonna break loose. He's just, you know what I feel like he's just doing? He's just creating chaos left and right on purpose.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I forgot what the mayor said something where it was like, I know the government doesn't like it or something like that, or the people don't like it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, I forgot it was something. I forgot what it was. I think it was, I don't know if it was the mask thing or not.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it was, but he said something where it was like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and then it was like, I don't know if he said like, oh, we're gonna take away mask and the government doesn't want it, but we're gonna do it anyway or something. I don't know if it was a mask or
something.
Yeah, but he's always trying to come off as this like, I'm a rebel.
Yeah,
I do shit different, but everything he does nothing is like really lit. Like if it's like no, like man, like what he's saying, like let's take the word marijuana out of the picture, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wants like a public garden on the roof of the project building. They have public gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just grow weed in the public garden?
Right.
Let people, if they're gonna steal it from there, not from the project buildings. You're bringing mad heat to the building. Plus, it's gonna like smell like weed and I don't know. Like I don't know. I feel like if you're trying to make it normal, why don't you put it in a garden where people can learn from it, right?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, why do you have to put it in the project still? Like I just think it's just weird. Like.
No, it's very weird.
I don't like when people put a lot of stuff into the projects just because of the fact that sometimes I feel like I don't know much about projects. So but I feel like the projects is an easy way to like trap you mentally because your rent is like what 10% of your income or whatever all the time. So
yeah, it's like 10 to 30. I forgot which.
Yeah, but it's like you're never incentivized to make more money.
More money, yeah.
And you always have to hide your money so they don't like kick you out or whatever that situation is. So.
Yeah.
And then there's generational project families.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson said that they should take away, like they shouldn't have done like the PPP loans, the fundings for help, all that type of stuff. That shouldn't be around, he says. And he says he's like, they have to understand that it's survival of the fittest. He's like, it's just the strongest will survive. Like when you give people those crutches, it makes them it makes them not want to figure out a way out.
Right.
So, and I just feel like it's one of those things again where they don't want you to. Anything they do drastically like this is just always a sus move to me because they was always against shit like that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
No, it's a fact.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I definitely agree. I feel like the more crutches that you have, or the more like things that you can rely on, the less you're gonna think for yourself to create a way out, or like figure shit out. Basically,
Yeah.
there's nothing to really figure out anymore if you're just being handed shit left and right. So it's like you're just there, existing.
Yeah, man. That's just the crazy part. They don't want people to think for themselves and get out of something, you know?
Right.
Anything from the metaverse or some shit going on?
What is going on with the metaverse?
I seen some guy play the metaverse stuff. Like he was playing a game on the ukulele or whatever the fuck that is. You know the glasses thing they put on.
Like the VR.
Yeah, I call it a ukulele because it sounds like something close to it. Like it's like the whatever the goggles and shit. And he bought a crib. And he's like a cartoon character in the metaverse and running around. He's in the crib and all that shit.
Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse obsession is driving some current and former Facebook employees nuts. Is the only thing Mark wants to talk about.
That's gas. They're gassing it. I bet Mark Zuckerberg don't talk to nobody at Facebook. Like he don't talk to nobody. I think there's other people that talk to him, and then it goes trickle down. It's like.
A lot of people say there's like the company's a mess right now. Like there's not really any leadership or strategy, so people are like confused on what to do.
Yeah, but
last year it lost 10 billion. And
It's
it
like
intends to spend that this much this year. So I don't know. It looks like he's losing money from it.
in the beginning, yeah. But I mean, people are into it, bro. Like you know, like people get into a lot of dumb shit. So
Yeah.
once it's dumb enough, and you're like, you know what, it might work. But when I saw the metaverse on whoever's I'm talking about, like that had the crib and the character going into the crib, and they were like, oh shit, we got a meeting room here, we got this, we got that, and like what they're basically doing, bro, it's like GTA Live, like where everybody just got a character, they meet up in this world, and but the only difference is they actually end up spending real money now.
Hey, yo, you saw this horse? I'm gonna show you this horse. Hold up. This shit look crazy. Yo, these horse. Where is it? Look at that.
That's a horse.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
The Belgian draft horse is the struck.
All right, are we done with this? Before we're weighing off into something.
Look at these horses, bruh.
They are somewhere between 6.
Horses are built so beautifully. Look at that. Beautiful. Imagine horses could talk.
You know the sad thing about horses?
Complex profile. They're
Beautiful.
You know to tame a horse, you gotta break it, right?
Oh, no.
You have to break its spirit.
No.
Yeah, so it won't run away. Because horses are very aggressive, angry. They're very strong. So you have to break its spirit.
Oh, no. So they get tortured and shit?
No.
Oh.
I don't know.
They might if you're talking about breaking their spirit.
I don't know about torture.
How do you break a spirit without torturing it? It's torture.
Nah, because
Bro.
if you torture it enough, it'll want to run away.
So how do you break its spirit?
Yo, you wanna look that up?
I don't want to look that up. It's gonna make me sad. I don't want to. I'd rather be ignorant when it comes to that. It's gonna make me too sad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they gotta cut the balls off this nigga or something.
No, I want to know. God damn it.
How to tame how to tame horses?
In Minecraft? What is this? How to tame horses in Minecraft. Now this is so crazy that I have to Google search how to tame a horse in real life.
Yo, you know what? Let's skip that topic real quick and go on to another topic since we're already on this, which is like, I was talking to this youngin' yesterday, bro. These young niggas, bro, they on some new shit. Homie bought his I think he bought his first psychedelic off the dark web and shit. Like,
What?
dude's 16 and shit. Like.
What the
Bro,
fuck?
this new generation, they just my homie bought his shit off the dark web in the 20s, but these kids is doing it at 16 and stuff now. It's just crazy. The young generation just thinks so different, bro. They're really on a new level. Like when I spoke to this young kid, they're really smart, but they have way too much information in
They
their
don't
heads.
know what to do with it.
Yeah,
They're like
that's
going crazy.
they can do so many things, but they don't really realize what works in the long term.
Right.
They don't understand. They don't have a concept of the long term, which is understandable. When I was that age, but the thing is, they can't. Yeah, they don't
But
have
the difference is they don't like their room to be like stupid, like really stupid with it is very small because they have a lot of information.
their
they don't
room to
have
be
knowledge.
stupid with it.
No, like when you don't know a lot of information, you gotta like stupefy your way through life and figure shit out a little bit because you don't know.
Well, basically, I'm just saying like
know-
these kids is into like so many different ways of like making money. Like the craziest thing you would have in my age around that time was like kids having fake IDs. That was like
Yeah.
super high tech. Like I asked my boy, like, yo, y'all do fake IDs? Like he's like, nah, I don't do fake IDs anymore like that. They still get them, but like ain't nobody care about fake IDs no more.
Excuse me.
And I'm like, that was the high tech. These kids are into like different shit. And then the homie told me like the fucking worst phone to ever have is like T-Mobile and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
They're easy to break into and
Oh,
shit. Like
shit.
their system or whatever it is. And I'm like,
That's
bro, these
wild.
motherfuckers be young. How do they be so young and like know how to break into shit and all that? Like, bro, it's crazy. Like, I just think these kids are so smart and I already feel so old. But you know what? Like, you do realize that if you're old, you're supposed to help guide the young youth.
Yeah, you are.
If you can realize how smart they are, you should
just
be
guide them.
because
Yeah.
you're smart enough to know the future and they're smart enough to know that. So you kind of have a duty to like tell them like, yo, look, you have a smart brain.
Nah, you
Put
said
it
duty.
duty.
Like doo-doo. Sorry. I had to be
Doo-doo
a
and
kid
duty
for a
does not
second.
sound the same.
All right. I was trying to be like stupid. All right, go on.
That was
But
pretty.
yeah.
Okay. All right, but yeah. So basically, these kids is into a whole nother like type of hustle, man. Like, and
But it kind of works against them a lot. Like, because it's like they don't know strategy. They just know content.
well, not even content, right? Like they have a strategy to do all that type of shit that they're doing. All the shit that they're doing is very like smart stuff, but at the same time, I try to tell them like, yo, bro, like they can like backtrace anything, or you're always gonna leave a paper trail. Like the world is like, there's a lot of human error that happens, and governments and people that need to catch you, they catch that human error. They sit on it. They just need a hunch and they sit on for you to mess up once, and that's it, bro. Like these kids gotta understand. Like I was trying to break it to this kid, like, yo, bro, 10 seconds could get you to 10 years and shit. Like you gotta.
No matter how much information you know, no matter what, this game is already set in, like, you know what I mean? Like the game of just society and life is already set like in a certain way, and the people who make the rules don't give a fuck how much you know. Like they already know what to wait for. They know, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know if you understand it.
If you don't know what you're trying to say, how am I gonna understand it?
I don't know how to say it, but I have it in my head. Like I understand what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how to articulate it.
So I told that kid, I was like, yo, don't become a stereotype. You feel me? Don't become that person that's like, damn, bro, this kid got locked up for this hacking stuff, for that stuff, and he could have been like a fraud prevention guy and working for a company making 100,000, 200,000 a year easily, and you know, shit like that. I was like, you know, don't become a stereotype, bro. Don't ever fall victim to a stereotype. And that was my advice to him.
Such a good person. Good person. But yeah, that's all. That's it. All right, let's go to know how much we got today.
All right, guys,
34 minutes, pretty good.
That's been today's episode. Thank you for tuning in
to the show.
And this has been episode number 45 of the Brew Breath podcast. And like, comment, and subscribe, and we're out.